Method of loci 2.
In the hit BBC series Sherlock, the protagonist had only 3 seconds to decide if he should fall backward or forwards depending upon the gun and the nature of exit wound after purposefully being arranged to get shot. The famous detective's life depended on the memory palace to retrieve the best course of action given that specific scenario.
The method taught in the previous chapter is referred to as memory palace or memory theatre, or mind palace.
This technique is more formally called method of loci, and is believed to have been invented by the Greek poet Simonides. Of course, Simonides developed his muscular memory system about 2,500 years ago when the roof of a banquet hall, full of people, collapsed and crushed the victims, leaving them mangled beyond recognition. Simonides was asked for help to recall where people had been sitting along with the tables to confirm their deaths. And thus began the method of location or loci.
Our phraseology in the first place, secondly, alludes to this method.
Training in the method of loci can physically change the way a person remembers. According to Martin Dressler, this method connects brain regions or regions critical for visuospatial memory and navigation, such as retrosplenial and hippocampal areas. The brain rewires and sculpts new pathways of recall so that the act of remembering has multiple connections via which they travel. Although the method of loci allows you to remember items on a list, to find the 6th item or 14th, you can either place a specific pointer such as a $5 bill or a clock pointing to 10 at specific intervals. And if you need to remember a list more than the given pegs such as the 50 states or the presidents, you can always use another memory palace or expand your house design to include more objects in a given room.
But be sure not to cram.
It is important to realize that all memory systems are based on the fact that we humans have amazing visuospatial memories, possibly due to our hunter-gatherers' brains. Perhaps this is why we remember faces easily but not more abstract names. A robust memory system encodes abstract information such as words and numbers into highly visual images and then attaches those images to familiar structures of long-term memory. Since the average short-term memory can only hold about 7 pieces of information, this system enables you to achieve long-term memory consolidation faster. Once in long-term memory, the process of recalls gets subsequently fairly easy.
Just remember the key principles. Make the images vivid.
Make them funny, ludicrous, bizarre, and surreal, adding plenty of emotions.
And animations. The more emotionally charged are the images, the more robust will be the glue that will bind them together to the pegs. Some ideas of further memory palaces may include shopping centers or mall. A familiar route around the block via which you take a regular walk.
College buildings and adjunct facilities.
Airport. Museum or an art gallery. Zoo. Gym.
Parks. You can also use a visual encyclopedia which has all the parts clearly delineated to encode items of a list. Vehicles such as your car or parts of an airplane or yacht can be other excellent sources to hang your items. Additionally, you may also browse YouTube videos that take you on a walking tour through a city, whether it be Milan or Rome in Italy or Lisbon in Portugal. Nowadays, it is a finger click away from traveling to faraway lands, be it in Belize, Mexico, Brazil, or Egypt.